Welcome back, everybody, to the League That Means Nothing 3 right here on Go Again Gaming. It's bigger, it's better, it means even less. This is round 2 of the league, which is excellent. It's exciting to see. We've had our first 27 games complete. We have our 1-0s and we have our 0-1 Submariners. Right now, today, we have a match between two 1-0s. We have Matt Kenworthy, Madagon, the signature Teklovossen player, taking on Aaron Merkel, one of our Guardians. In fact, one of our two Betsies. So this is going to be an interesting matchup. A good matchup generally for Teklovossen because you just don't end the game quick enough. So Aaron is going to really have to push to try and get through Teklovossen before he can ascend to the Micropodent. Be very interesting to see how this one shakes out. So I'm going to throw it over to gameplay and we're going to see how it goes.
Another awesome sponsor here on The League That Means Nothing for Season 3 is My Metal Cards, who make some fantastic metal card tokens to spice up your battlefield when playing Flesh and Blood. Go and check them out at mymetalcards.etsy.com or Twitter at my_metal_cards. And make sure you use the League That Means Nothing special discount by using Let's Play The League That Means Nothing. Let's Play TLTMN to get 5% off your order and receive one of these special new tokens exclusive to this league and this league only. Go and check them out when you can. That's My Metal Cards. Let's get on with the tournament.
So it looks like we have Aaron going first here, and we're going to pitch to make a seismic surge, pitching a money where your mouth is, a blue money where your mouth is of all things. Never seen someone play one of those before, following up with another blue, and we're going to send in a wage goal. Are we going to wager? We are wagering. Interesting thing about overpower as a piece of text. God, those dice are diabolical. Interesting thing about overpower as a piece of text. Teklovossen is not able to use two pieces of his evos to cover it up. So that was coming in for 8 overpower. We're blocking it up with a scrap card that I can't remember the name of and an unmovable. Matt, when we're in Prague, please upgrade those unmovables to the beautiful promo versions that we'll be able to get our hands on. But white border. But losing our first wager here is Aaron, and it goes to Matt. To the victor go the spoils, and he gets his gold token. It's an excellent start. And we're going to pitch, shuffle, give a quick mulligan, get a card in arsenal, pitching 3 cards into Teklovossen, get rid of them. We don't want them. We want something a little bit more. Now what have we got here? We have a concuss from our Betsy. Realizing the seismic surge would have reduced, so pitches into Tectonic to remake the token, sends the concuss. Concuss for 6. If it has greater power than its base, on hit, discard a card. Now, if you have something like a pummel here, those dice are just starting to mess with my head. I hope you're proud, Aaron. I really do. Let's see. Matt is going to fade for scene. I'm going to add a pummel on top of that, pushing it up to irrelevancy because Matt has yet another unmovable. But that is 2 of those 3 red unmovables out of the deck. So eventually, Betsy's going to be get there. Start pushing some damage through. We've already seen one of those defense reactions put to the bottom, 1 played, 2 unmovables used. We're going to gain 3 life. Matt going up to 43. And pocket card. Seismic surge cracks for Aaron. Activating tectonic plating, re-upping that seismic surge using those very fancy metal fab tokens, seismic surge tokens. What is it using Betsy on a victor playmat. Disgraceful. And now we're going to just Thunderquake. Pure, simple. Here's 8 damage. Burn those dice, Aaron. Matthew taking 8, keeping his entire hand. Aaron pocketing the card. Activating Teklovossen Warmongers. Using that to play an Evo Steel Soul Controller. Floating resources. Drawing the card. And then do we have another follow-up here? No, we're cracking a gold with our 2 resources. Not bad. Up to a 3-card hand now. And then Enlightened Strike coming in for a pretty clean 7 damage. Pretty good rate. 2-card 7. Can't. And there we have a sink below coming out of Aaron's. Imagine we're taking 3 damage, sinking a card, drawing a card. Both these players playing at a pretty high pace because we know this is a game that has the potential to take its time. Seismic Surge pops. We're going to see some wagering. We're going to see some betting from Betsy. And here we have a blue Gus floating a resource. 2 cards in hand. Who could who can say what they could possibly? Matt probably personally thinking a little bit about this. Here's a sink below. Man has had defense reactions all the time. Ooh, almost got there. Sinking a card, drawing a card. So far, only taking 2 from this concuss. Unless does Aaron in fact have a defense reaction? He does not. It was a bluff. And then draw up, pass it over to Matt, who is going to simply put his pants on. One day Betsy will get her log. Then all will be right with the world. We're going to pitch a stink below for a money where your mouth is. Our next attack is +3, and we may wager a gold token. And then we're going to pitch into bet big, floating 2. So this is coming in when it attacks. You may wager gold, might, bigger token. We're going to pay 2 for Betsy's hero power to give it overpower and +1. So it go from 8 to 9 to 11. Correct? Should be more than 9, surely, with the money where your mouth is played. Should be 11. Currently blocking 7. Yeah. 7, taking 4. Betsy winning the war. Getting her gold, might bigger. Another gold for the money where your mouth is. Draw 4. Pass it over to Matt. Who's going to put his hat on. Now he's just missing his t-shirt and he's ready for his night out. So yeah, golden might and vigor pop. 2 gold floating around. Gonna play a wage gold. Should have a resource floating. Is this a blue gold? No, it's a red. Okay, it's coming in for 7 with our 1 floating. I'm going to activate Betsy's hero text, give it overpower, so it's going to be 8 wage a gold. Very surprised we're not using our good time chapeau to crack some gold and some bets onto cards like this. Matt just going to block two firewalls. Matt, what are you doing with two firewalls? Leaving an Evo on top, blocking with an Evo, winning himself a nice piece of gold. Ooh, piece of candy. Just going to Arsenal though, one card, and pass it over to Betsy. Now let's see what Aaron does with the space that he's been given here. Going to make a seismic surge and send in a drink 'em under the table. Float 2. So when this attacks, you make a wager and then paying 2, giving it +1 on overpower. If it hits, Aaron draws a card, Matt discards a card. If it doesn't hit, Matt gets to draw. So we're going to block Command and Conquer. So we're simply going to discard a card. Aaron's going to draw. Not the most useful draw, but hey. A powerful card, when it hits, just take a card out of your opponent's hand is always good. We're really racing to the finish here, and Matt has found his Sunday best. He's fully dressed. He's ready to rock in his Steel Soul Processor. And we are going to buckle. It's a good start. Unfortunately, none of Matt's equipment has a -1 counter on it. And we're going to send in a buckling blow by the looks of things. So this is going to be a 7 dominate. It deals 4 damage or more. Put a -1 counter on target equipment you control and destroy target equipment with a -1 counter. Now, the way this works is as turn player, Aaron gets to order these on hit effects. So he will probably choose to resolve buckling blow first and then pop it with buckle. Not that it matters. Matt has 12 block here. If he really needs it, he can block as much as he likes. Yeah, so we're going to full block that. Take 0 points of damage. And move on. Now let's see what we have here. Matt, starting with the Teklo leveler. So this is a 1 cost 3 go again gun. Not a pistol. Obviously not a pistol, but a pistol is not a gun. That is something that we learned, and we're going to follow it up using those 2 other resources to send a Command and Conquer. A vanilla 6, as it were. Very surprised Betsy not even considering using some armor here. And then we're going to pitch a Cranial Crush, play a Tear Asunder. It's a good start. Pitch another blue. Make a Seismic Surge. Is it a blue? Yes. And then pitch Command and Conquer. Very strange. But pitching a Command and Conquer, and we're going to send in Hammer for 7 dom on hit, discard 2 cards. Again, good luck forcing that through 2 for 10 blocking armor. So how is Matt going to decide to block this? Thinking. Doing the classic Flesh and Blood player thinking, lining up your cards sideways on the mat. Love to see it. Go to an event, you'll see it everywhere. So we're going to block with a firewall. We're going to reveal a Fabricate to the bottom. That's only blocking 4, however. So that should be a 7-point swing, right? Was there something missed here? Because by pitching 2 3 cost attack, I'll have to review the tape. Anyway, we're going to have a gun here into the civic steps. Generally speaking, we're expecting a follow-up here, so that's fine. And then an enlightened strike. I can choose go again. Or sorry, I can choose draw because we have a quick. Let's see what Matt decides to do here. And Aaron going to cash in a bunch of his armor here, taking. Don't know why that was represented as 8. That should have been 7, surely. Either way, would only take a single point of damage there. Seismic Surge pop. Each choke slam, play money where your mouth is. So we have 2 floating. Our next attack gets +3 and wager. You may wager gold. Are we stockpiling gold or something? I wonder. We're going to pay 1, re-up the surge. And then command respect. Pitching a blue. It is going to say if this has power greater than its base, destroy the arsenal. Matthew has no arsenal. But are we going to give it the overpower text? I imagine we are. So this is wagered, and we're going to come in for a cool 10 points of damage. Now, let's see what we have here from Matt. We have a block with a ripple away. It's a good start. And it doesn't look like we have any defense reactions. Or are we discarding the ripple away? Yeah, we're just blocking with the ripple away and gaining 3. So we're taking a total of 4 points damage here. Betsy gets another piece of gold. And we move on to another. Matt flicking his cards in a way that would Brody Spurlock proud. I could see that by the shadow pitching a remembrance, send command and conquer. These ones are going to give you a pass on the white border because these are not a cheap card. I have my Arcane Rising black borders, but hey, that's just me. And now we've got 0 blocks there for Aaron, taking 6 damage, has no optional. Again, not super relevant. But we need to start pushing over the line here with Betsy getting the last few points across. Because yeah, so we're going to start with the buckle. We're going to pitch a wage gold. We're going to send in the hammer. So by pitching the tear asunder, the wage gold. So that should be 7 dominate. Again, dominate, not super relevant in this situation. Not when you have as much armor as Teklovossen can have at any given point of a game. So we have good old steel soul armor, and we have the Steel Street Enforcer, which is good for like 5 or 6 block, whatever it is, when you have this many evos. I'm going to follow it here on Matagon's side. Here's the gun. We're going to ignore the gun, I would imagine. Take the 3 points of damage from this Teklo leveler. And then goes to personal pass. Key point here, Matagon manages to cast Singularity. Game immediately is going to irrevocably come to an end. So Betsy at 17 to 15, really going to need to pick up the pace here. Pitching 6, including a tear asunder? No, maybe not. Making a size series. Cracking gold. Draw on a card. Oh, cracking the gold to good time chapeau. And then we're going to bet big. So we may win gold, might, and vigor token, which we are doing. Plus the gold, might, and vigor token from the good time chapeau. Card in arsenal. We are pitching another blue to activate Betsy twice. So it gets +2 overpower, because it does not say once per turn. So this bet big is a real big bet. You better believe this bet is big. So coming in 10 overpower, blocking with an action and a block card here. So blocking for 5, 6, 7, 8, and here is the fate foreseen to cover it all up, giving a gold, might, and vigor token to Matagon. Wow. That's brutal. That's quite the loss there for Betsy. Yeah, so we have 2 mites, 2 vigors, 2 gold for Matt. Pretty good. And let's see what we decide to do with our +2 power, our 2 free resources, and 2 gold coins, some shiny money. Well, we're going to start with using one of our resources for the gun. We're going to block. We're going to block. We're giving up 3 pieces of armor here. Gun for 5. For sure. It's a good start. 1 mana, 5 go again. Not bad. 1 resource, 5 go again. Sorry. Here is our Terminator tank. So this is going to come in for 9 over. And it's going to, on hit, force our opponent to discard a card. It has go again. Why does it go again? Looks like it's just going to deal the 9 points of damage. Could not have had go again, surely. Not that it mattered, it shouldn't. Either way, our Betsy's at 6. 1 more tank like that, and we're kind of ending the game here. So we're going to crack our gold to our good time chapeau. We're going to send in a buckling bow. So this is going to be 9. We're going to wager. We're going to pay into Betsy. That's going to become 10. 8 plus 1, so 9. Yeah, 9. Let's see if it even cares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can cover all of this without giving a single card. There is none loading here. Looks like Matt has just said, yeah, sure. Whatever, put on my account or something. Who cares? I've got 4 cards. You're dead. You've got 1 block. You've got a card in or something. No, isn't it? Reaction. Or we're just going to go E-strike for 5, go again. Block. Take 2. Go to 4. Go to 3 even. I thought I saw a 2 gesture there, and then we're going to follow it up with a War Machine. So this is a 9 overpower. On hit death. Because I don't think Aaron has the capacity to cover 9. Yeah, that is going to be the end of the game. And Matt, you are the winner. A winner is you. Congratulations, Matthew Kenworthy, moving to 2-0, and commiserations, Aaron, but you're still 1-1, and there's 4 more rounds of Swiss to go, so you have plenty of time to pull it back and get a winning record this league. That means nothing, and you're well within reach of that coveted top 8 spot. Coveted over nothing. Thank you again for watching. Thank you as always for watching. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to Go Again Gaming, and comment down below. Tell Az and myself and everyone involved in this league what a wonderful job they're doing. With that being said, I have been your voice of the league, Ian Holland, and you can find me on Twitter at finals_spirit, and you will more likely find me Blue Sky at finalspirit.bsky.social. For now, I'm going to sign off. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.